There's a danger in what I'm trying to do here. Have you ever heard that phrase, don't wear out your welcome? Well, that's a real problem. And in my goal of 6 albums over the course of the year, that could happen. The Illusion of Choice came out in February, and the second album, The Slow Dance, comes out this month in April. And it's gonna go on like that for the rest of the year, every other month, hopefully, if I can do it. If you were just gonna pick up one for the whole year, I think this might be it. And I say that for 2 reasons. Number one, it's just really good music. It's, the idea is that it's really quiet music. It's kind of ambient, but it's also got rhythm, and the idea is you can dance to. But 2, this album speaks to another project that I have called Playbook. Playbook is going to be an instruction manual, a zine, that basically has 3 different techniques that I use for making music. And they're very specific, and it's going to go into it in very specific detail. And the great thing about it is it's a direct way of kind of getting from a blank page, which is difficult, to filling in the blanks, which is much easier. And even though it's very specific techniques that I use, it's general enough that anyone who made music using these techniques, your music would sound like you. It wouldn't sound like me. It would be your own thing. But it's a way of getting it off the ground and getting started in a very specific way. 3 specific ways. 1, I call the cycle of indeterminates. 2, space-time. 3, the hungry ghost. This album, The Slow Dance, uses technique number 2, space-time. More on this later. If you wanted to pick up the album now, the reason that I bring it up is because you could listen to the album and get familiar with the music, and then by the time Playbook comes out, the manual, you would be very familiar with this music, and you would be able to see exactly how it was put together, and it might make more sense. Or at least it would be a good example of how you could make an entire album just using one of the techniques. It's a good technique, and I plan to use it a lot more. I had not used it until this album. I basically found it in making this album by accident, and I plan to use it a lot more. So, more to come on that later. If you really wanted a 3rd reason of why to pick up the album, first you might ask, well, why so many albums? It's a good question. But candidly, on April the 11th, I will turn 49 years old. It's hard to believe, but there you go, 49. And so I think I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling this thing of like, well, I got to get my music out into the world, and that's what I'm trying to do. So if you wanted a 3rd reason, you could pick up the album for my birthday. It's out now in April on Bandcamp, and it has the cassette with it, handmade cassette, real-time duplication, just like Illusion of Choice. And then on April the 11th, my birthday, it comes to Spotify and all of our friends at the streaming services. So, you can pick it up for my birthday, and I think that about does it. So if you found this content useful, consider joining me over at my Patreon. Your support there is most appreciated. Or even more so, pick up the album and that's greatly appreciated. But even more so than that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications. That's the best way that you can really help the channel grow, and is most appreciated. As always, thanks for listening.